Welcome back to the show. XRP staying strong where it's sitting in price, but you won't believe the new price target that's showing on the charts. It's going to blow your mind and you're going to love it. We got that and so much more. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.58 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is off 0.6%. Bitcoin, 96,700 plus. Ethereum, 3,600 plus. Tether is at 133 billion plus market cap, almost 134 billion. Still don't know how the U.S. government feels about it. XRP, $1.90 at the number 5 spot. Look at this, up 3% in 24 hour, up 36.3 on the 7-day. But look, 108 billion plus market cap. Solana 112, we're just 4 billion or so away from flipping Solana down and moving up to the number 4 spot. XRP is taking each one out along the way, and it is headed to the number 1 spot. And I believe by the time institutions really get in here and we get the legislation we need, it will be flipped forever. That's where I see it going. And I hold Bitcoin too. It's not maxi talk, it's utility talk. That's what that is, the grown-up talk. We're ranging between 182 and 195. Super excited. I'm telling you, you're going to love what we have for you before we get out of here today. And I mean love it. The largest XRP conference in the world, the early bird special with limited pricing, ladies and gentlemen. XRPLasVegas.com. There's the link, or hit the link underneath this video. Get your tickets today. It'll make a great holiday Christmas gift for anybody wanting to attend. Discounted rooms, and I'm telling you, we are locking down the most amazing people and companies that you could ever want to see on stage. You're not going to believe it when we unveil it to you. Get your tickets before they're gone. May 30th, May 31st. It butts up directly to Bitcoin Vegas, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then XRP Las Vegas Friday, Saturday. And you won't believe it. And you won't believe that after party it's going to happen too. Get your tickets today, ladies and gentlemen. And last night, while I was home celebrating, my neighbor came over banging on my door like a crazy person at 3 a.m. in the morning. Lucky for him, I was still up playing drums, celebrating, and watch XRP go to 194. There you have it. Super excited with all this price action going on. Thought I'd share a little bit of drumming. I obviously never play in the middle of the morning unless I was working somewhere. Might want to put the brakes on Brad being on CBS 60 Minutes this Sunday tonight. We could keep an eye out, but as they have said, inside the title of tonight's show, they're not showing Brad Garlinghouse listed, so it may not be tonight. So head on a swivel for that, but that doesn't matter. He's going to be on it, right? So just keep that in mind, and there's a reason for it. And listen, here's the roadblocks that we're still facing, and this is why, in part, we have voted for a new administration. Operation Choke Point 2.0, the origin story. In 2012, regulators, FDIC, OCC, and the Fed weaponized banks against disfavored industries, gun stores, payday lenders, etc. Under the original Operation Choke Point, fast forward to 2021, crypto is the new target. In January 28th of 21, Biden's OCC kills fair access to banking rule. In November 18 of 21, the OCC demands pre-approval for banks' crypto activities interpretive letter 1179. April 7th of 22, the FDIC follows suit. And January 3rd of 23, the Fed, FDIC, and OCC warn banks of crypto risk. And then in February 23 of 23, another warning issued. These warnings include the boilerplate, banks are not discouraged from serving crypto customers. As a former bank GC, I can decode that, don't even think about it, right? So there you have it. So this is the problem, and it really goes back to speak what we've heard Brad Garlinghouse say in certain interviews. It's not just the SEC that's putting the clamp on the banks and financial system using these digital assets like XRP and others. So this is the OCC, the FDIC, the Fed. We need all of them to be put back in their lane. And here we have the U.S. president-elect. Trump says BRICS countries will face 100% tariffs if they create a new currency to replace the mighty U.S. dollar. Now, how many times have we had influencers come out here and FUD this news and say that this BRICS thing is not a big deal? It's a nothing burger. People talking about it are talking about it for clicks. Is that why the president-elect's talking about it then? The U.S. president is talking about the BRICS countries organizing to ultimately launch their own BRICS currency, which we have been covering here for a couple years. They will face 100% tariffs. Now let's look at it. This is exactly what he says. The idea that BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty U.S. dollar, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful U.S. economy. They can go find another sucker. There's no chance that the BRICS will replace the U.S. dollar in international trade, and any country that tries should wave goodbye to America. This is the kind of language to preserve our U.S. dollar. This isn't a joke. This is the conversation I had with Chris Giancarlo on stage at XRP LV24. This is important. If you don't protect the U.S. dollar, it'll be like a Mad Max movie here. That's not what I want, and I know it's not what you want. And I say, and if you really want to get the BRICS nations on board, give them all a bag of XRP for their troubles. Remember, it ain't money unless everyone agrees it's money. Pre-allocated XRP option contracts helps to solve this problem. That's how you get them to stay with the dollar, is that you gave them some new money. That is the greatest point of this entire thing that I think most people from the outside have missed. Why do we need XRP? They could just use stable coins. Because the world needs a new money. The last collapse was a real estate default swap crisis. Who bailed it all out? The banks, the central banks, in fact. So now the problem this time around is on the back of our dollars. And the only way to fix that is to introduce a new money to the system. Hello, XLM, XRP, right? Then you can underpin the U.S. dollar with such assets and other tokenized commodities in order to provide a real underpin value instead of just a petrodollar agreement, instead of just gold. It could be a basket of multiple assets, creating the strongest underpinned U.S. dollar in the history of mankind. Write that down. Ripple's getting regulatory clarity from the New York NYDFS so they can launch the new stablecoin in another 3 days, they're saying. Ripple poised for New York approval of stablecoins set to enter the regulated U.S. crypto market. People close to the matter say the NYDFS has indicated to Ripple that it will approve the real USD for a launch date of December 4th. We'll have to watch that closely, see if it comes out, but we are on top of it here. Now let's get into several different charts. Understanding what we've just learned, look at what's in front of us. A 4-hour chart shows a new structure for XRP before a correction. We expect XRP to touch $2.13 before a correction, so expect one coming. New resistances appear at $4.11 and $6.42 on the 4-hour time frame. These align with our main second target of $5.85 after 188, which we have held way above. It is just the beginning, my friends. XRP Army, not financial advice. Let's go to the next one. Jack the Rippler shows a more macro chart, which we've all seen, showing if we get that same breakout from 17 to 18, and some are suggesting, as you will see in a moment, that that first candle of 2017 is this first big candle right here, and we could be in for this ride in front of us. Not financial advice. That's what we're looking at. XRP monthly close highest since January 2018. Crypto Insight UK says it. In terms of size and where it puts us in the oversold area of the RSI, down here, the oversold area, he said, I'd say it looks most like we are somewhere similar to here. And he points to this giant green candle right here. And that's what it looked like back then when it went way above, right? And you can see we broke out, pulling back, rolling over a little bit, just like we're starting possibly this new candle, right? We'll have to watch it to see if that's what it is. But that looks eerily similar to that, and that could be very good if this entire scenario plays out except from here, right? Come on in. Now, I'm telling you, I got more for you to see, and don't leave us yet. You haven't even seen what I know you're going to want to see. This is remarkable. XRP up 283% for November. How about that one? 1,500% gain from here will put us at 28 bucks. We've already done 283. Is that hard to believe? 28 bucks is a 1,500% move. 6 more of these moves, 5 or 6 more of these moves, and we're there. That's what we're talking about here. Bollinger Band expansion has much more room to grow. RSI is now over 70. You can see how tight that band is, right? That's what you want to watch. Each time we've had a pop, the band gets tight. The band gets tight. It's tighter here than it's been in XRP's history. Keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. And then this. Here's a fun fact. Let's look at 8 things that are in front of us that are nothing but good news. XRP's largest percentage growth was 72,000% in 2017. That same percentage from $1.90, which we're at right now, would give us $1,368 XRP price. Scaling down a little bit just to show you what my conversation was a moment ago, 1,500% jump would put us at $28.50. That's only 5.5 times from where we're sitting right now of the 280% growth we've seen in a month. Times that, and that's where we're at. But look at all the great things that are still in front of us that are going to drop. The RLUSD launch, the SEC case ends, a new pro-crypto SEC chair appointed, a new crypto czar appointed, crypto legislation passed, no cap gains on crypto, Bitcoin digital asset stockpile reserve bill passed, banks use digital assets in daily payments and business flows. It's easy to see XRP hitting double digits, let alone the conversation getting a little bigger like right here. This came out 3 hours ago, and it is our friend, Egrad Crypto. And he does not play with our emotions. He's just showing us what he sees on the charts and what's a potential. Listen very carefully. XRP $18 by December 24 this month, and possibly $150 by January next month. Hold on tight and don't shoot the messenger. Listen very carefully. During this critical phase of the bull run, I tread carefully when projecting high price targets. He certainly does. My goal is to be balanced, realistic expectations while not letting you miss the opportunity of a lifetime. This is not financial advice. Just my analysis shared freely to help guide you, he says. How can XRP reach $18 and $150 in 2 months? Well, A, November's Moonvember candle, a 300% pump, already aligns closely with the 2017's 328% surge. And then he says, B, December candle. If we see an 830% pump, XRP could skyrocket to $18. But remember, in 2017, this candle had a 60% drop in its wick. Can you stomach the volatility? That's why I told you pay attention. January's white candle, previously a 713% surge in this phase, would propel XRP to $150. And the purple candle, I'm leaving out candle 4 purple for now to stay conservative. The fun fact, by now you know that the middle daughter picked the purple candle. Want to guess her name? Drop it in the comments. Hence, it starts with the letter G. Important note, the possibilities are endless, but so are the risks. Be prepared for downturns as well as surges. No guarantees exist in this market. Focus on strategy and take this as a framework, not certainty. XRP family, stay steady and strong. Prepare your plan, position wisely, and remember the future belongs to the bold. Here you go. This is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. Candle 1 right there. Candle 2 right here. Candle 3 right there. And he didn't even show you this candle because he didn't even want to be too hypey because it would go even higher than 148. We're not saying that this can happen, but what he's saying is that if it were to repeat or rhyme in a similar fashion, this is what would happen from where we are here today. We have to watch closely to see if it does. I'm telling you, this is remarkable. Think of it. And look at all the things that I just listed that still are good news that have to happen. So is it so hard to believe? We've already seen 250, 280% in just the last month. So why would it be so hard to see it rolling again like it did in 2017, 18? When it did what it did in 2017, 2018, it had none of this. And now all of this is good news. And as each one goes, it solidifies us moving into a new era of digital assets, highly regulated and sought after by everyone. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. I'll catch all of you on the next one.